I'm Spooky Kisses, and we are in Spring Grove, Pennsylvania, at Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill.
It's not a full moon, but I'm sure it will be soon. There's no rain. I'm getting ready to go cause some pain.
Oh, God.
I just did like a whole heap of like rat poison. Let me pick your brain for a minute.
Not okay?
You don't even need the freezer to hide things in this time of year.
Are you ready?
You're next.
Kim's Krypt here in Spring Grove, PA, and we're getting ready for Kim's Kryptmas, open this week only. The Haunted Mill, you guys got to see that. Now, Haunted Mill's not open tonight, but it was built in the 1700s, so you got to check it out. It's huge, 4 floors of terror. In the basement, there's actually ashes of the dead.
In this episode of Spooky Kisses Haunts, we travel to Spring Grove, Pennsylvania to meet the notorious and eccentric Kim Yates for Kim's Kryptmas. Kim turned her dream of horror into reality at Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill, which is one of the most top-rated scare theme parks on the East Coast of the United States. So I'm here with Kim Yates, and she is the wild woman rock star of haunts. You know, 2 heads are better than 1.
I'm Kim, owner of Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill in Spring Grove, PA. I've been haunting for 28 years now. But Kim's Krypt started in Rosedale in 1994, and then we changed locations several times.
How did you get into this? Like, what was your...
Oh gosh, we can start way back.
Did you always like Halloween? Or?
I always liked Halloween, horror comic books. I collected the Aurora horror models back in the 70s.
Wow.
And my parents took me when I was 9 years old to Disney World. And that's what kind of really did it. We went to Disney World. I loved it. I loved the Haunted Mansion. And my dad took me to the gift shop, bought a horror mask, wore it on the way home on 95 North the whole way home and scared people. It was crazy. And we started to make monsters in the living room.
So you got into this, and your dad and you made horror masks in your living room. And then from there, where did it go?
Didn't make horror masks.
Oh.
No, I bought one.
Okay.
And then we took it and we made bodies for them.
Right.
Like his clothes out of newspaper back then and put gloves on it, and that we made a monster. That was the first. So I wanted to go back to Disney World every year and get another mask. So we actually did.
You did.
I got a Wolfman, I got a Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I got different ones. And I was getting more masks, and then I discovered Spencer's Gifts back in the day.
Yeah.
I was getting like strobe lights and black lights and things like that.
So did you do a home haunt first before you bought out this place?
What I was doing back then, when I was like real young,
yeah.
I was just decorating. So I was decorating my parents' house back then.
Did they get mad?
No. That was what
they went to it too?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Now they lived in Glen Burnie, and that's not where Kim's Krypt started. That's just where I was decorating. So every time I went somewhere else, I would decorate, and it grew and grew and grew. And in 1994, when the second house that I bought was in Rosedale. That's when Kim's Krypt started, because the decorations and the display was so huge. I had Michael Myers on the roof holding a pumpkin and a knife. So from 1994 to about 2001, we were okay when we did it in Rosedale. And I mean, it grew, and it was in the newspaper back when it was all about newspaper. There was no internet, there was no cell phones, there was none of that. And you had to read a paper to find out what was going on. But our lines just went all the way around the block, and it was crazy. So it got a little out of hand, but people loved it.
Does that work with the Christmas lights and everything? Is it gonna?
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Known as the naked guy.
Known as the naked guy.
And all they see is like the upper half, so they all assume that I'm naked.
So what's your name?
Otis.
Otis?
Otis.
And how long have you been here?
5 years.
And,
No, 6 years.
6 years.
6 years.
And are you crazy?
Sometimes. I'm in the Haunted Mill. It's like a 20-foot long tunnel, and it's got swirlies, and it's a strobe light.
Oh, cool.
And I'm at the very end in the light, and you come to me, so I'm all psychological.
Only sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
What about the rest of the time?
There's jump scares and stuff, and you come to me, and there's no hiding. I jingle when I slice.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yep. Where's that naked guy go?
So what'd you think?
Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill is situated on 62 acres of insanity, where, believe it or not, some of the scare actors actually live.
You know why they don't let me sharpen it?
Why?
Because I get an extra 14 to 15 whacks out of it before it's lights out.
You know, when you have a chainsaw at home and you can't get it started, how come, like in haunts, they always start every single time? What's the deal with that?
Body grease is a lot better than oil. When the body decomposes, we leak a little bit, right? So I take that fluid and I just kind of...
And the 92, and we go for a ride. We put people in the back, because don't let your first hearse ride be your last. Right here at Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill. This is $5, the coffin ride's 10. Fine people, where are you guys from?
From York.
York?
Yeah. When I asked Santa, because then I was going up here, and Santa told me it's not scary.
No, it's
Oh,
scary.
Santa lied. Santa lied.
Are you gonna ask me when I'm from Christmas?
Have you been good?
No. Santa lied.
Well, we hope you guys had a good time in there.
Have fun. It's a beautiful hearse. So, how long have you done this?
I've been doing this about 7 years.
This place.
Yes.
And what about you?
About a year.
Are you related?
He is my son. He's 7 years old.
Very good.
Overall, good time. You know, it's like having kids at Christmas. I mean, you make them smile. Here, you kind of scare them a little bit.
I mean, we can use spare parts.
Thank you.
And we make sure that the customers have a good time one way or another. We have our halfway to Halloween event. We have had campouts in the past. Rumors
What do you
going.
mean, like people sleep in tents and stuff?
Oh, the campouts we had were 13 hours.
Oh, wow.
They came
Do
up.
people scare you during that?
Oh yeah.
They wake you up at night and like you're in a tent. They're like, hey.
Right out of the tent. There's waivers and all that to keep everybody safe and legal and everything, but we have a ball with it because we'll abduct them out of their tents. In the middle of the night.
I don't think I'll go to that one.
Oh, I mean, nothing, not like the other places where it's dangerous. But we keep it 100% safe and just have fun and give them an experience or something that most people will never have in their life.
I guess so. It's kind of cold here. Not terrible. It's about 40 degrees. So I'm warming my hands on a garbage can.
I started at Legends of the Fog in Aberdeen, Maryland. I worked there for a couple years, and then I moved up here to Pennsylvania. Started working here at what was previously the Haunted Mill Scream Park. And then after I started working here for a couple years, I switched over to Field of Screams for 1 year in 2018. And then from 2018 on, I came back here.
I've asked this in a different documentary, but I'm going to go with this. What is the psychological reason for scaring people, do you think?
The psychological reason?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get weird with it?
No, well, I kind of like, and I've been breathing pesticides all day.
Okay, all right. All right, so the typical skit is between 35 to 45 seconds, I'd say. In that time, it's within my power to create a scene so disgusting and so detailed that an act so good that I can control everything that happens in your head for those 35 to 45 seconds and you can't do anything about it. It's kind of weird to say that in an enjoyable sense because the typical person would be like, ha, you know, ha, I'm manipulating you. But no, for us, it's pretty fun.
Do you like to be scared as well or not really?
I laugh about it. Once I know that I got good, then I'm like, that's good. I'm gonna work that into my thing now. So I kind of steal everybody's thing.
There it is. Only here at Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill. We go the extra mile here just to entertain you. So we're an equal opportunity haunted attraction. We don't discriminate. So we want to make sure that everybody comes through and gets their money's worth, no matter what you got going on. So there's a little something for you. That's right. KimsKrypt.com.
I can see the people's reaction behind the curtain, and I laugh.
Damn, look, the leggings ain't on my ass to begin with. Everything's small, man.
Right here at Kim's Kryptmas, we're getting ready for makeup and costume for night 2 of 3. That right there is my manager, Chad Danner of the Horror of Mangus Mill. Getting his, getting his makeup ready by his wife, Kate. Well, soon
to be wife. Yeah.
Have you ever worn a dress before?
What?
Have you ever worn a dress before? This is the first
I
time.
think it's the first time. Oh, no.
You think?
I
You
played
think you don't remember?
No, I played Grandma for years up here, and I wore a moo-moo.
A moo-moo.
Yeah.
My mom wears a moo-moo. Cover his eyes, right? And then you can do the
Okay, guys, we
glitter.
need to get it and get over there. Okay, you want to talk to me while... Okay.
I'm a glitter specialist.
Honestly?
I know all about glitter. You won't be able to wear high heels all day, it'll hurt.
Well, I wouldn't be able to do it anyway because I'm up on ladders all night filling dragon heads.
They've been with me since the Essex days. Essex was in Baltimore, Maryland. And they came over an hour tonight just to be here to scare the crap out of you. He's gonna be on jumping stilts, jumping, and she's gonna be some crazy clown.
We just started coming back.
Yeah, you did Halloween.
Yeah. We took a break for a long time, and
then
we're
we
just
came
getting back into it.
Were you doing haunts before that? Or
No, we started at Kim's.
We started at
How did
Kim's.
you find her? How did you?
She was in Essex.
She was a local haunt.
Yeah.
Kisses want to know what Trixie was.
Yes, I was like, where's Trixie?
That was a fun surprise.
Well, it all started back in 1985. My mom was really into scaring people, and I was her victim many times. And like 3 years old was the first time I remember getting scared.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean she was really into scaring people?
She woke me up with a mask on when I was taking a nap at 3 years old. And I bawled, but I also remember seeing how happy it made her. In my fear, I saw the happiness it brought her. So, the next thing I did was fake my own death.
Did it work?
Yeah, well, at the time I thought it did, but looking back, I'm pretty sure she knew because it was ketchup and a butter knife. I didn't know any better.
Trixie usually the black and white clown, the very popular clown, is crazy, but she's doing the ticket booth because we're so busy with Rita. Now Rita's on her way.
Yeah.
That's all my junk there. So what we're doing is Trixie, we gotta talk to her. She's not quite Trixie, but she kind of is. I'll let you go. Kim's Krypt, Haunted Mill, featuring Trixie, the most popular, one of the most popular.
You're
clowns.
famous, aren't you?
I have been with Kim for 7 years. The first 2 years were at her other haunt until we closed that one down and I came up here. So I've been here for 5 years. First met Kim. She invited me down to work the Kryptmas weekend, and that was my first taste of working in a haunt. And I asked if I should do my own costume. The only thing I had was a clown outfit and some makeup, and I just kind of put together something quickly, and it kind of stuck from that point on. to the point where I had to name the character, and after that it was all over.
And now you're on t-shirts and everything.
Yeah.
And cups and all kinds of stuff.
All sorts of stuff. Shoes, socks, hats, magnets, buttons, everything. Wish more people understood what it's like to be a haunter. There's not a lot of people that have ever been a haunter, and the customers that come through really don't understand, you know, kind of sometimes etiquette.
Have you ever been hit?
Oh yes, but I don't mind that.
I'm a screamer and a runner.
I love that. There's like categories of different types of people and how they act when they get scared.
I'm scared of everything.
And I love every reaction. That's why I do it, because I love to watch people in their most primal state. And in that little split second, you can see humanity in their faces, in their bodies, in their voices, and that's fun for me.
For Kryptmas, we opened one attraction. For halfway to Halloween, we opened two.
Right.
So we had the Haunted Mill and the House of Eyes last year. We'll probably have the horror and the Haunted Mill open. And then for the season, the Halloween season, we open all of them, everything. And we also have a Winter Wonderland Trail.
Think of all these ideas. I mean, do you go to auctions? Do you hear about somebody closing one out? Or
well, it's funny. People message me all the time and say, "Hey, I got coffins, I got mannequins, I got this, I got that," and then they either give them to me or sell them to me at a really good deal, and that's how I get a lot of my stuff too.
And what do you think of the creative ideas from horror movies or from?
Oh well, and it's not only me. I got a great crew here. Yeah, it's like managers, and they're off the hook too. I mean, Trixie, Cookie, Sluggo, Jerry, and Jason. Yeah, you got to meet all these guys.
Do they live on the premises?
Most of them do.
Okay, and how's that all work?
Because I have 9 tenants. When I bought the Haunted Mill, it was the Haunted Mill Scream Park back in 2014 at the auction.
Okay.
It came with nine rental properties. It came with, it was only 4 attractions then, and the club and 62.5 acres. So since then, we added the 2nd floor and the 3rd floor of the mill because they had tore it down.
Yeah, kept going.
Because did you notice?
I was like, oh, it kept going. I was like, when is this over?
That was built in the 1700s.
Wow.
So
and
there's a lot of
you
history
think it's
here.
haunted.
Well, that's what people say. We do paranormal ghost tours here with the Ghost Pit and others, and people come here and investigate it. So they say there's most action in the Haunted Mill and also the House of Eyes. In 2014, a friend of mine, he got a hold of me and said, "Hey, the Haunted Mill Scream Park is going up for auction." I said, "Well, that's cool. Let me go check it out." So I had been working for the Maryland State Highway Administration since 1988. I had a full-time job, CDL, A license, the whole AM license, the whole thing. So I was a supervisor for them until August 1st of 2021. I just recently retired. Hold your breath, you got 10 minutes.
What did you think?
I liked it. It was comfy.
Were you scared?
No, I had some nice music playing.
passion do it versus people do it for publicity or paycheck.
Talking to somebody that just kind of rolled up here. He don't work here. He thinks he's Scrooge.
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Why can't you leave an old man alone?
Bah humbug.
Bah humbug. Be gone then. Leave me alone. What do I do here? I tell people to get off my lawn. Constant stream of carolers that just want to annoy me at every given minute. They just can't leave a man alone. Every time, every minute, there's always someone more up in my face. Where's this? Where's that? I'm like, I just wish to be left alone, so just leave me alone. Bah humbug, get out of my face. Carolers! Why can't you leave a man alone? Where do you keep coming from? All there no jails, all there no workhouses. Go leave a man alone! Charities. Charities are just another reason to pick a man's pocket, especially every December the 25th. Give the charity, you know, are there no prisons, are there no workhouses? There's places for people like that. Ah! I'm not gonna say any fool that goes about with Merry Christmas on his head.
Kim gave us special access to the Haunted Mill. It's usually not open right now, but only the Christmas walk and also the other thing that we'll show you tonight. But we have special access just to go in and just to look at everything that's in there, which is so cool of her. Anyway, here we go. Is there a light? I'm scared. What's in there? She starts turning this on while we're in here. I'm gonna totally scream. It's spooky in here even with the stuff not turned on.
Mangus Mill was built in 1700s. It's very old, dark, and extremely creepy. We didn't even know where the lights were.
Daycare. Great. That's creepy. As creepy as anything.
So we just used the light from the video camera.
I can't see. I'll wait till you get up here. You know, this is scary even without the people jumping out at you. Yeah. Isn't it?
It is.
It's spooky. It's so dark in here too. Without the light on your camera, forget it. I mean, this is scary.
The mill is also reportedly haunted.
Creepy. Oh no, taxidermy. Is this a butt? That's a butt.
Yeah.
Dear butt. That's really funny though, but you know what? This is really creepy. I was just thinking, you know, that's scary. Oh no, it's really dark. It's really dark. Like, it was so nice of her we get special access. But I keep thinking any moment she's gonna turn this stuff on and I'm gonna freak the blank out. Now, this would really freak me out if people were jumping out at us and stuff. I think it's this way, right? I think it's this way. Marketing genius. You're almost like a Gene Simmons of, like, you know what I mean? You get
Oh, it's constant.
To see.
It's constant.
You get the T-shirts, you get the thing, and
we
it's
got
great.
beanies, hats, hoodies.
But also,
we got everything.
What else is? And then we took photograph of everything.
Oh, the gift shop.
Yep, and even your autographs of different, you know, Michael Myers and the
Jason,
and all that.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so, where do you see it going? Like, do you just think you're just going to expand?
Oh yeah, it's nonstop. So, what we're in right now, this is the horror of Mangus Mill. This expanded double this past Halloween season. We built that whole roof and then we had to build rooms.
We built the roof somewhere around a little after May. The whole actual new part of it went up in less than like a month and a half.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna put in these rooms? And that's another reason why I decided to retire, because I needed more time.
But that's one team. We got a bunch of managers, day crew, everything. You know, everybody chipped in on it.
I needed more time, and we did. And I don't know if you saw the coffin room.
Oh, yeah, it was
vampires.
awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
So we did that. We did the zombie room. We did more, and the dragons. I don't know if you got
I
to
didn't
that
see
yet.
that yet.
Oh, you will. So
I read in your post and you were like, I keep buying jugs.
Oh yeah, I can't help it. I can't help myself.
I don't ever want to do haunt. It's too much work for me. But I love everybody that does it because there's so much passion to it.
It really is.
It's like you just love it.
I do. Yep.
It's crazy.
And like I said, the crew I have, builders and people that make these props and animatronics and all that. And most of them, like I said, live here. So I am very thankful, very blessed, and very grateful to have this team behind me.
I've worked for Kim for 24 years in the different haunts from her backyard all the way up to here.
Well, I was actually here when she bought the place. I was here with the people that owned it before Kim.
What buildings are you guys the most proud of? Like what construction have you guys?
We build the actual props.
Oh, the props.
Yeah, he builds all
we
the
actually
steel
make the
frames.
mechanical props
No way.
that pop out and everything.
No way.
Yeah.
Like the dragon.
Yeah, the mechanics of
Oh,
it.
the inside.
We don't do the actual outsides, the skins and stuff yet. We're working on that.
Wow.
I mean, down the road, we'll probably be a fully in-house capabilities.
Say you would have an idea and say, I'm going to build this, or would Kim say, I have this great idea and I want to do this?
It's actually all of us.
Yeah,
All
it's
of
sort of
us.
like
It's
a
a group
collaboration,
effort.
right? That's awesome.
And me and Ed both live here, so.
Oh, on the property.
We're on the property.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brother got me into this originally. He did a lot of Kim special effects makeup and everything back in the day.
Oh, cool.
And I started out with them. I mean, we used to just decorate the yard and scare kids in the yard with chainsaws and stuff. I'm Dr. Payne during haunted house season. So I
That's
do
awesome.
lion entertainment and I do the maintenance. So if something breaks, I'm free to go look at it, repair it, or whatever.
And you do dress up?
And I'm the same thing. I actually manage the terror trail
Okay.
and do the same thing basically. I have a nice bat mask that when I'm not managing, I have
That's
the mask
awesome.
on and I'm scaring.
This is like what he does and what I do, since we do maintenance and stuff, and we can hide in different parts and we can move around.
Oh, so you know the whole area. You know like
Everything.
where the little
Every little
nicks and crews
crack.
are.
All
Very-
the buildings are haunted on this property.
I believe that. So what's the weirdest thing that you've seen as far as haunted?
The House of Eyes,
I think it's haunted.
seen orbs, and I can tell you the nights that I sit on my porch, smoke a cigarette, and just hear doors slamming in there.
I heard when we were in the mill, I heard doors slamming and stuff. Not in that building though. This door? No, it can't be that door, can it? You don't believe it?
I mustn't because I've never seen it.
You're a skeptic.
I never seen it.
He's
or
a
heard
skeptic.
It. Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
go in there in the middle of the night. It don't matter.
Kisses in the dark!
One of the amazing things about this attraction is the Terror Trail, as it's known in Halloween season, transforms into a magical winter wonderland for the month of December. There is a vast array of lights, Christmas decorations, and Santas on display. The trail is 100% family friendly, and you won't need to worry about any scare actors lurking here.
Hi, and Merry Christmas. Welcome to the Winter Wonder Trail. Have you been here before?
Nope.
Well, thank you for coming. Each year we do a little something, so always come back. You never know what we're doing here at Kim's Krypt. I hope you have a great time and enjoy yourself. Keep your camera ready because it is quite beautiful back there. And again, Merry Christmas.
Oh, it's snowing in here. Watch out. Watch out the snow. I can't believe that there's more than this. I mean, it's like, this is crazy. There's so much stuff here.
Oh, and we get more and more every year.
Where does it all come from?
A lot of people donate things. Their children don't want it anymore.
Wow.
And they're silly because a lot of it is like
Worth
us,
money.
antiques. Yeah, so that's okay. We'll take it. We ain't dumb.
We ain't dumb.
Nope.
Cool.
Check the website before you come, because you never know what we're doing here. Waiting for Halloween makes for a very boring year.
So, like, if it really is snowing, do they still use a snow machine? Probably.
Happy Halloween, and of course, Merry Christmas.
Oh, you
Love,
too.
Grandma. I am Grandma.
Thank you, Grandma.
Have fun.
I got candy. I got candy. Where's the scratch tickets? Isn't that what grandmas always have? I can't believe this. Incredible. It's incredible. It's like Disneyland in here, maybe even more so. It's this is really cool. I didn't expect this to be so big and you know, long and crazy. And there's like snow machines and stuff. I mean, it's pretty cool. So who does the Christmas, all that stuff?
I set it up.
Like all of it?
Yeah, me and the day crew, and we have a couple people to come in and help in the evenings, but I take 2 weeks off of work, and I work about 80 hours a week out there.
This has more lights than Macy's does, and because I worked as an elf at Macy's in New York, and this is way more lit up. And I also went to like a light show in Bristol, Tennessee, and there's way more decorations and lights here than there were there. It's pretty incredible. It's better than I thought, way better.
Squeeze it all into a sea container at the end of the year, so.
You do not.
Yeah, one sea container it all goes into.
I wonder what the light bill is here.
I don't pay the electric bill, but I know this year, my main power down on the trail, I'm running 130 amps a leg on 200 amp service, constant a night, so.
Oh boy. 2 turtle doves.
Do not envy her electric bill.
That's what we were saying. That's what we were saying.
Yeah, there is just, it's insane.
And to put that up, how long do you think that takes?
As soon as Halloween season's over, they start.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
I decided a long time ago I don't do Christmas lights.
Give me that roll.
Yes, as soon as the idea came up, I was like, look, I don't like the cold, and I hate to put up Christmas lights and take them down, so that's all you.
Santa's in a boat. Just saying. It's like that movie where the guy decorates his house for Christmas like too much and then he steals the neighbor's power.
Usually, depending on when the weekends fall, we may be as late in Halloween season as the first weekend of November. As soon as that one's done, we just shift gears and go right into it.
This is weird now. Santa's in the jacuzzi. There's like a weird thing in there. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. And not only that, Santa's in another boat. I was wrong. Mistaken. He's playing golf.
But we're not trying to be too scary because we got the Winter Wonderland Trail. So we figured 2 horses aren't too bad. I try not to scare people. I see babies and go, ooh.
We found Santa. Hey, Santa.
How you doing?
How are you doing? Yeah, we're having a blast. We
And
just
they
did
look at
the
me
Winter
smile.
Wonderland, and let
you
me
like
tell
that?
you, we couldn't believe it. Look, the dog's in a kennel, and Panda's in a kennel, and the fox is in a kennel. There's kennels on the way. There's a shark in a kennel across the way. There's a toucan. This is really weird. They're like in a kennel. I put my dog in boarding before we came here. I mean, this is just like a reminder, you know? You walk up a little farther, I'll see my dog with Christmas lights on him. So I have to sit on your lap because you're Santa Claus? Okay.
You take the pick.
Take a pic. So, are you gonna ask me what I want for Christmas?
Have you been good?
No. I don't get anything.
Unfortunately, you ain't gonna get much.
Oh, that sucks. What about goodwill towards men and peace on earth?
Just kidding.
What would you like Santa to bring you?
I don't know. You know that song, Santa Baby? Put a sable under the tree.
If you want to leave, guess what? You'll go back to the cages where the good little owls think you're gonna hide.
You are next.
I'm about to go in. I'm next in line. I'm really nervous. I'm so nervous I'm shaking. Okay, here goes.
Are you ready? I guess I'm ready. Oh my god! You're gonna die. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Tonight, we are at Kim's Krypt, and we just got through Kim's Kryptmas, which was amazing. I mean, crazy. It really was. I saw things in there I've never seen before. It was really, really, really cool, and it really surprised me how great it was. I was really excited about doing an interview with her, you know, because not too many women own a haunt, right?
I was crying before, and I feel bad about it now. So.
Crying?
Yeah, because I was terrified.
Oh, you cried because you were scared? Mm-hmm. Well, you know, we interview a lot of people that do haunts and stuff, and like, they tell me, and it hasn't happened to me, thank God, but they tell me that like grown men pee their pants. And I'm like grown up people? Crying is no big deal. That's what I'm trying to say. It's okay.
Coffee ride? You guys, anybody?
Taking a photo with Krampus was really cool. That was a really cool feature.
That was really cool.
I came here roughly 7 years ago with my wife when it was still the mill.
Yeah.
And we got rid of her fears of clowns.
Our whole setup, they're interactive, the jump scares, the actors, the whole thing. It's a really great time.
Ooh, lost my hat.
Santa can still walk.
I sat in his lap too.
No, I'm not him.
We screamed when the crocodile met us.
That was scary.
I had to leave her behind.
Oh, you ran away?
I have been working for her full-time for a little over 2 years, and I think I've been working the haunt for like 5.
And how do you like it?
I like it. I do everything here. Like, this is my whole life pretty much.
So do you live on the premises? Or?
No, I actually don't. I live 15 minutes away, but I'm here all the time.
So it becomes like family, right?
Oh, yes.
So are you always in the gift store?
No, usually I do the escape room. I organize and revamp, I guess you want to say, the escape room every year.
I'm scared to go in the escape room because I don't think I'll ever get out. I'm like a cat in a bag.
You just become a zombie if you don't get out. That's the only, yeah, that's the only catch you.
Is that it though? That's it there.
Yep. Yep. It's literally an old camper.
So your name is Kim.
Correct.
And you're working at the escape room today.
Correct.
And how hard is it to get out?
It's been a little more challenging tonight than when I worked over Halloween.
I think I wouldn't get out. I think I'll go in there and I'll be in there for 2 years. I'm not getting out. This is the one thing that I really don't want to do.
There's clues. You follow clues to find 4 keys in 5 minutes, which opens the door and lets you out.
And if you don't get out in 5 minutes?
Theoretically, you turn into a zombie.
Is there a way to cheat? Because if I do it, I'm not getting out. Oh, there's clues.
Yeah. It does take some focus. You have to pay attention to detail. Sometimes the clues are obvious.
Yeah, I've never done an escape room ever, and I probably won't.
It's been interesting, like I said, for some reason, I don't know if it's the cold weather or what, but people are not doing as well tonight as they did during Halloween season.
So that light just went off. Does that mean the door's open? you ever want to own a haunt?
Absolutely.
Oh, is that your goal? That's
Absolutely,
awesome.
yes.
So is that your goal?
Yes, I would love to own specifically an 18+ haunt, recommended 18+, because if you guys come here in the regular season, I work on the Terror Trail typically. So when I'm doing that, my scene is vulgar. I've got some pretty traumatizing things on display.
Do you want to share?
Then I sent the other janitor flying through the wall because he told me to turn off my Skinnerd CD and I didn't. And yeah, I'm probably gonna go to jail in a couple hours.
The first room you walk into is like a doctor's office. I run an asylum skit. I'm a psychiatric patient. The doctor is at the desk, but the doctor has taken a .44 to his face. So, you know, he's sitting there sprawled on the desk with a pistol in his hand, brains splattered on the back of the wall, empty pill bottles around the desk. The second room, it's kind of touch and go with a lot of people. I've got a gyno table in there with a display on the gyno table, so I'm not gonna go directly into that. It's not too vulgar. All the nasty bits are taken away, so it's okay.
Should we stuff my chest a little bit more?
I do the boar's head. So,
And what does that entail, the boar's head?
pushing out, and it's a big pig's head, and it makes pig noises in the mouth. Opens and scares the crap out of people.
I'm sure it's going to scare the crap out of me.
Oh yeah.
I was 15, I started here, and then I left and came back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you must love it, right?
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of haunts, and I've been really, really scared because I'm easy scared, but I don't normally pee my pants. I'm just saying. So does it feel like Christmas? I guess it's a weird question, yet.
Kind of.
Kind of feels like Christmas.
It's more or less I take my other character and make her into an elf.
What do you do? What's your reaction if that happens?
Oh, I laugh.
Do you?
Because I'm behind a curtain and I can see it. The big wall that moves back and forth.
Oh, wow. Moving wall.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
He's the man behind the scenes. Scares the crap out of you. He scares the yell out of you. Right there.
I had to stop and just listen for a couple minutes because all the screaming.
It's me. It was me. It was me. It was all me.
The kid with the hammer.
The rhino, probably.
What rhino?
I don't know what.
What? Dinosaur.
No, what? Dragon? Horse? It was something.
I was a little afraid of too much Christmas lights, and the more I did, you know, at first I hung all the lights up, and I'm like, let's put a lot of this on sensors.
There was a group of girls taking a selfie, and the very last second, at the very perfect moment, I was behind them. I got up behind them, and as they took the picture, all their faces just dropped, and they realized I was behind them, and it was absolute perfection.
So what do you think was the scariest part?
The air horn.
Oh, that. Yeah.
It was so bad that I walked into the wall.
Some places that we've been to, they say, I'm not even walking through it. I'll haunt at it. I won't even walk through. So what do you think was the scariest part?
Chainsaw at the end.
Oh yeah, the chainsaw was pretty scary. I did not like the room where I had the flashing lights. That was terrifying. There was one that I couldn't see anything.
Oh, that one. Yeah, like it's like a tunnel.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was terrifying.
Good.
Yeah, it was a point in time where I wouldn't go, and then I went, and I was scared to death. And I said, all right, you know what? Quit being a little beep, whatever. So I said, you know, I'm gonna act one. From acting at them, changed my perspective completely.
Some people go in the coffin, some people go in the hearse.
Loading cold in the cars.
Only here at Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill do you get in a real hearse, in a real coffin, close the lid. Bye-bye. Bye-bye forever and ever and ever. And ever? Spooky kisses. Beware the dragon's lair at Kim's Krypt Haunted Mill, the horror Magnus Mill.
Did you always like to scare people?
Not really.
That's a good answer.
Because I was like, no, at first I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Oh, you're Santa! Look at it, Santa! Oh, wait, so this, oh, but no, we can't say that because we have to make them believe. No, they'll all know. It's a secret.
I'm not Santa.
No, this isn't Santa.
What has happened? What are we fighting for? Now we can't go back and we can't move on. No point to pretend anymore.
It was really fun. I don't like scary stuff.
It was amazing.
It was really good.
Great, I loved it.
That was built in the 1700s.
Wow.
So
And
there's
you
a lot
said
of
you
history
think it's
here.
haunted.
Well, that's what people say. We do paranormal ghost tours here.
I'm in the House of Eyes all by myself, first time ever painting a fence. I hear calliope music, which I happen to love.
We do paranormal ghost tours here with the Ghost Pit and others, and people come here and investigate it.
When I come out, I asked Joey, the manager, who was down playing the organ. And he laughed at me and said that organ hasn't worked in 30 years.
They say there's most action in the Haunted Mill and also the House of Eyes.
Okay.
And that's the one across the street, the barn, the real scary looking one.
It worked for me that day dang well. Wow. Yeah, and that's just one of the many stories I have. Pulled, I've had things come up missing. No, no. Kim.
Are you rolling? Oh, hell, hey.
The huge dinosaur heads coming out of the wall, like way out, that you had no room to walk. That I wasn't expecting them to come out of the wall.
And you get that first scare that's like an adrenaline rush.
Look at your hair. He works in the House of Eyes.
I don't like when people like jump out at me. I would love to just jump out at people and terrify them.
The House of No Eyes. I was convinced that you were gonna freak me out. She's gonna turn this on. I know she is. I was like, you're gonna freak me out. She's gonna come out with her 2 heads, and it's gonna be.
I'm the exterminator. I kill bugs.
Oh, you kill bugs.
By humbugs, especially.
By humbugs.
He's all right by me. He keeps quiet. He keeps to himself.
Just a bunch of bug killer, and I'm good to go.
Ah, humbug, get out of my face.
Just love the atmosphere and scaring people. Can't get better than that.
It was scary. It was a lot of jump scares.
What was the scariest part?
From a fellow brother, my favorite part is chainsaws.
It was terrifying.
Did you think so?
Yeah, I can't stop screaming. Not easily scared, but probably my favorite part was definitely the dragons. Chainsaw guy's great.
Everything. My birthday gift. I'm so excited he brought me here for my birthday. I'm so happy to be here.
Are you a scare actor?
Yeah, I do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, duh.
The one that came from the ceiling the first time, that scared me.
I would rate Kim's Krypt as far as top haunted house on the East Coast. I would say they are in the top 3.
What do you think is the scariest part?
The whole black. She's flirting with me all night.
Where am I looking? Where's the camera? I don't want to break the third wall.
When it was just like the fog machine and you didn't know where you were going.
Which head?
You don't want to know.
The other one took a poop.
Who took a poop?
That's very tasty. And so are you.
Happy Halloween.
The little kid.
When the big dragon came out.
Dragon animatronic.
It pops up and squirts you right in the face.
All of the heads. That's kind of kinky. Well, thank you so much for joining us at Kim's Krypt. It was amazing. It was super scary. And thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. Gotta check it out. It's not just a haunted house, it's a lifestyle. It's freaky, crazy, good time.
Ow, I hit myself in the face with it. You can use that.